Alright then guys, what is up? I'm AsgardsChamp. Welcome to episode 5 of my Mortal Empires campaign, playing as Norsca on Warhammer 2 Total War. Just before we get into it, links down in the description below to my social media if you want to give me a follow there, that's always greatly appreciated. And if you enjoyed this episode, why not consider hitting that like button? Leave any tips or feedback in the comments below. And if you have seen a few of these episodes now and you're not subscribed, why not consider subscribing? You'll get notified whenever I release a new video. With all of that out of the way, let's get straight into it. So, towards the end of the last episode, we had taken out Coron down here. One thing I've just noticed now as I've loaded the game up, though, is that I think I left one of the totems here to the gods to try and get myself some points. At least I think I did. And yeah, it's already been taken over by someone else, so I guess they need to be a bit better protected. I didn't realise. I don't know what I thought would happen, actually, to be honest, but yeah, it looks like we didn't own it or anything like that, so it never notified us when it got taken. I assume anyway, I assume that's the case. Because effectively you're kind of raising the settlement. So we need to try and keep them behind our lines so they don't get taken by other factions. Anyway, another thing I've noticed here as well is that the 1,000 Moors have started fighting these guys down here, so they might expand a little bit, which is probably not good for us. Because I would like to take this island of Albion at some point. Anyway, other than that, then we've got Wulfrik kind of heading north up this way. I'm going to get him into Trollfjord just to replenish and everything, before we send him up north to deal with, I actually know what this faction is called, Agol. So yeah, we want to try and confederate Agol as well. And they've got these 4 settlements along this coast here. That would be perfect. And then we also have, I think this is Lamont Dahl, I believe his name was, yep. Sending him back up to Pack Ice Bay just to replenish as well. Once he's replenished though, I need to kind of decide what I'm going to do with him. Potentially can wage war against Nordland over here and take this coastline. I'm not sure who their friends are though. Friends with Midland, who we've not seen as of yet. They are defensive allies though. That could be problematic then, I guess. Yeah, I think this is a Midland settlement right here. Yeah, so whether that's the best option or not, I don't know. We'll see when it kind of comes time to decide. They've also got Kislev over here, who have no allies. They're at war with a few different people. So we could go and take this little bit of territory over here, and that does kind of lead us over to another Norscan faction that we could potentially confederate if we fight and kill their leader as well, giving us a bit more territory of this side. So plenty of options. We just need to kind of decide what to do. But I think first things first, we are at the end of a turn here, so let's end it. Alright then, so the Leafcoats tribe has been destroyed. I have a feeling that was the Orc tribe that was over in this region, which is not good for me because they were keeping some of these guys busy, I think. Never mind. I don't even know if that is true though. I don't know if it is the faction that was over here, but either way, it's happened. So let's get Lamont Dahl back over there into Pack Ice Bay. Nice, so within a few turns they should be fully replenished. I've got enough income now actually to pack out his army fully, give him a full stack. And we also want to continue moving over here towards Trollfjord. With the little bit of money we're actually making now as well, I do think we should start to... Well, let's have a look at public order first. That seems to be the one thing that's kind of holding us back in terms of making money at the moment, because we're having to put money into public order buildings. But researching this, so in 9 turns we're going to have a +1 to public order. Let's have a look at our provinces. Everywhere seems to be alright apart from the Trollheim Mountains, where we're actually losing 2 public order per turn. Mainly due to a lack of corruption. I think the Skaven have moved in somewhere. 24% Skaven corruption and Chaos corruption is going down each turn. Can't actually build anything here to improve that right now, so there's not much I can do about that, unfortunately, for right now. In the Mountains of Hell here, though, we could put some buildings here. I don't know if we should wait until kind of fully upgraded or got this to level 4 at least. We have 4 population surplus and it's growing fairly slow, so I could put something in for a bit of extra growth maybe. At the loot pile, for example. Also increases the research rate as well. Might not be a bad shout, actually. The reason I want to get up to level 4 is because I want to get some mammoths going if I can. Might need to do research for it as well, I'm not actually too sure. But alright, let's keep our buildings ticking over so that we stay kind of up to date. And yeah, I guess we end the turn there as well. Alright then, so Nagarond have confederated the Cult of Pleasure. I guess one thing that I kind of don't want to happen here is for Nagaron to confederate these guys, the 1,000 Moors. That could be bad for me. Wax and Wane, so that's an event here. Let's just check. So it's -6 leadership. That's not good. Okay, for 3 turns. Now, one thing I noticed then, so the 1,000 Moors had armies down here that have now disappeared magically. I think they got beat. The balance of power between ourselves and 1,000 Moors was way in their favour in the last turn, and this turn it's gone all the way up towards ourselves. So, if there was ever a time to go to attack them, I feel like that time would be now. But I don't know if that's a waste of my time, if you know what I mean. I just kind of don't want them turning around and attacking me when I start moving south. I guess that's the issue that I've got. I mean, that could happen at any point by any of these guys over here. No, let's start with the north here, and then we'll come back down and deal with these guys afterwards, I think. For now, though, yeah, let's get ourselves... Oops. Yeah, I didn't want to go that way, but never mind, it's fine. As long as next time we get into the settlement, that's the main thing. Keep these guys replenishing as well. And again, not too much to do. So we're on turn 40 at the moment, and I guess I've just about taken Norsca, and we did obviously take out Corona as well. We didn't have anything to do with it, but we also... It's one of the other factions that we have to destroy for our short campaign victory objective was Wintertooth. I don't think we had anything to do with that, but they had gone. There's only Reichland left to take, really. And then, yeah, we need to obviously maintain some of these units and that kind of thing. And do a bit more sacking and raiding, sorry. So yeah, we're not too far off, I don't think. But yeah, let me know in the comments below how well you think I'm doing for turn 40. I'm not too sure, being fairly new to Warhammer. Anyway, we've got a bit more money in the bank now as well. Let's see what we can upgrade again. Again, I'm kind of looking for things that are going to increase our economy. So I want to be fielding as many armies and troops as possible. Just make me think when we start building some of these, we should probably go up to level 1 with the Serpent, maybe. Looks like we do still have 6 points there with the Crow. Now, that was what we built down here in the south. So I'm sure it was this settlement here that we took, right? Or maybe it stays there forever. Maybe we get the points and keep them. Not too sure how it works. Anyway, again, not too much to do this turn, other than actually let's just check on these guys. Actually, let's start adding out this army a little bit. Or do we want to do that, actually? Well, we can't because of funds at the moment. But it would be nice to get a few more javelin men in there, I think. Yeah, let's keep them where they are for now, let them replenish, build up our funds a little bit more, and then we'll make a decision from there. Maybe when we take these northern tribe, we'll have a bit of a better idea. One thing I'm going to do before we end the turn is just check. So it's Vandred, the Winter's Mist. He's the leader of this faction, so he's the one that we need to beat, and I think he's in this army here. Yeah. Okay. So he's the army to beat over there. Cool, let's end the turn then. Get that moving. Cool, Snag of the Terror is back for duty. I think he got taken out in the last episode. Or maybe the one before that, can't remember. Either way, let's get ourselves here into Trollfjord to start replenishing. Good, I think 2 turns, maybe even 1 turn, and we'll actually get them setting off over here. I believe we did some research which stops us taking sort of deep sea attrition, so we should be able to just sail right on over there. Don't know where his army's gone, if that's him or not. Don't think it is. We will go find him though. Don't want to sort of go to war with them until we find the leader and just attack him straight away, because we'd prefer to not have a big long drawn out thing. We just have 1 battle, we confederate them, and that's it. Yeah, let's see. Okay, what else can we do then? There's these wharfs here. The longship builder, I believe that gives us a bit of income too, right? Yep, tiny bit. Also increases replenishment rate and growth. So let's get those everywhere we can too. Get them all upgraded. And, okay, I think what I'm going to do with Lamont Dahl, just to be a bit proactive here, because I do see that Nordland have kind of started stacking up armies on this coast, and I'm a bit concerned about it. I think I'm going to get them moved over to Ice-Drake Fjord over here. Just so they're kind of in the middle, and if we get attacked, they can react to it, just in case we get attacked over this side. But I think Kislev's going to be the next target. It does look like they're actually getting beat by someone. This is probably Skaven. Which is another kind of concern we've got, is that we have Skaven around, causing issues with our corruption and whatnot. Is in turn causing us public order issues. So if we could take out the Skaven here, I think it's just kind of like a osmosis of their corruption from the neighbouring province to ours. If we could take them out as well, that'd be quite good. Get control of this entire region. Guess that would kind of extend our campaign a little bit longer than I would have liked, because it's not necessary to take any of this stuff. But it could serve as a kind of strong base for us to build our economy up again a little bit in settlements where, you know, where it's kind of ideal for us to do so. Yeah, I just don't know how strong. The Throt the Unclean, yeah, the showing has like not been very strong here compared to us anyway. So yeah, we could send our armies that way as well. Let's first of all just get them moving over in that direction, and that should be fine. Yeah, perfect. And then yeah, with Wulfrik the Wanderer, we'll leave him there for one more turn, and then we'll get him moving off again. So let's end the turn there. We've got another mission, sorry, issued. And that's to recruit some missile infantry. We've got 8 turns to complete it, and we get a missile focus, recruitment rank +2, and recruitment cost decreases, which, funnily enough, is exactly what we wanted to recruit for this army here. So I think we get 1 unit this turn. That'll give us the bonus, make them a little bit cheaper, and then we'll get a few more units after that. Okay, we'll go for 1 this turn. That should hopefully get us that mission complete. Cool. Now, with these guys then, let's get them sailing off. So I was under the impression we weren't going to get deep sea attrition. Actually, I think it's because there's a storm. Look, yeah, severe storm. This region is experiencing a storm. Any army that moves through will suffer attrition. Okay, fine. We'll wait for that to pass then. So next turn we'll head out. I guess that gives them another turn of replenishment, so it's not all bad. And in Trollfjord over here again, we can upgrade something. We can actually build a new building over this side. Fences wouldn't be bad on this kind of coastline here, just in case we do get attacked by these guys. What does this actually do for us, though? Gives us a bit more of a garrison. We're under siege, we get better melee defense for our armies, and better leadership as well. Not bad. Not a bad one to have, I don't think. Okay. Marauder Patrols is a good one, but we do need to level the... Actually, no, we just need a bit more money for that one. Discoverability of Skaven Undercities. The problem is we're probably not going to get them over this side, but this could be something good to have over in one of our other regions towards the east. Anyway, let's get the Bloody Bulwark for now. I think that works out just fine for us. And yeah, hopefully when these things have kind of finished building next turn, our income should shoot up a little bit. Cool. Right then. I think we end the turn there then. Nice, mission is successful. So yeah, we've got this missile focus, so the next few that we recruit will have +2 rank, and will cost a little bit less, so that's good. I wonder if that actually counted for these guys we just recruited as well, I'm not sure. Either way, let's get these guys in, so I think we want 2 more of them. And then while we're here recruiting, what else could we do with? Maybe another great weapons? Or another Marauders, maybe. The ones with shields. We have quite a lot of Berserkers here. I mean, they're really good, but they're also very squishy. They die pretty easy. Good for, like, a fast attack. But you do need these guys for the front line, so yeah, let's get one of them as well. Cool. Nice. So when those guys are done, we'll get them moving over this way, because I think, yeah, it looks like Kislev are battered, basically, and probably taken by the Skaven, given that these have been raised. I think to everyone else it looks like a raised settlement, but they've actually got the Undercities in there, I believe is how that works, so they probably have all of this here. It'd be nice to actually go up against some Skaven, different army to fight against. That'll be cool. And yeah, I've not played very much Warhammer 2, and when I did play it, I played as the High Elves, I think. It was like a Vortex campaign when the game first came out, and I only really fought against Dark Elves at the time, if I remember rightly. That's kind of the main battles you fight as the high elves at the Vortex campaign. But yeah, not too much experience fighting against Skaven. My understanding is that they're very squishy, but there's lots of them, so you have to watch out a little bit. Anyway, let's get these guys moving over. It's still showing us a storm, even though visibly we can't see it. Even just setting foot out here. I don't want to take any attrition. This is kind of slowing me down a little bit actually now. Maybe we move them up the coast this way a little bit, on land. And we can kind of set off from here. We do need to find his leader though. But if we double click here, yeah, if they're visible to us, I think it shows you, so he's not visible to us. Maybe he's like, you know, raiding over here somewhere or something. I feel like he wouldn't be up in this area. What would be the point? Unless he's heading up to this settlement here. I don't know, we'll land on his side of the coastline there, and we'll figure it out when we get there, I think. But yeah, we can probably do that from over here somewhere. It's just a little bit closer, at least. Cool. Right then, let's have a look. Don't think there's anything else to do in terms of our armies. We could obviously spend this last 1,000 we've got in the pot. Build something. Which is never a bad shout. So Grayling Moot, that is these three in the centre, I think. So Serpent's Jetty and the Monolith of Catan. That's actually, yeah, it's actually these ones here. So they don't need too much in the way of defences, I don't think, but potentially a bit more growth, maybe. Go for it. Can always remove that building later once we've grown to our maximum size that we want for that city, that region. Anyway, let's end the turn there. Cool. Right then, no events this time. We don't have a storm out here anymore, I don't think. Nope. So I think we can get ourselves out here. I think we should actually just search this as well while we're here. I think we have to be in a normal stance, don't we? So if we do go full speed. Does it help us? Did it? Yeah, it did actually. Cool. Alright then, so the power that surrounds us. So mist clings to the ground and stubbornly refuses to shift, even as your followers stride forth. The approach to a place of ancient power is forbidding, but those who dare to tread here may be rewarded, or so the prophecy scrolled into the map states. So we get the power of rage. Your armies will perform better in battle. Or prescience. Your army will perform better on campaign. Interesting. Doesn't tell us kind of what that means though. I think we go for rage. For 10 turns we get physical resistance, 25%, cool. And 1,000 in the pot as well. That's actually pretty good. Nice. Right then, we'll keep these guys moving up this way when we make land over here somewhere, which I think, I'm not actually sure where we can do it. Maybe it makes more sense for us to land over here somewhere, so we can kind of see where his leader is. Bit of a longer voyage though, that's the only issue, I guess. Definitely don't want to go over there where I think that's where the vortex is normally, I think. No, it's not actually, that's just a big whirlpool. I think the vortex lives down here, doesn't it? Anyway, getting off topic. Let's keep these guys moving as well. Tempted to actually, yeah, put them in the water and just sail them across. They do move a lot quicker. We can actually land over here and maybe start fighting against the Skaven. The only concern with that is they're on their own, and if the Skaven forces are quite good, I'm not sure if they are or not, potentially puts us at a bit of risk. Either that or we go just take that little town of Kislev there before Skaven move in. We can start building up chaos, corruption and all that stuff, because public order will be pretty rubbish there if we do it to begin with. What else? We can actually build something over this way. We don't have anything making us money here, so let's get the, what's this, the first dash. Let's get that going. Over here in Grayling Moot, we can actually upgrade this to get some better chaos, corruption and public order. Public order is actually a bit of a standstill here at the moment. What else does it do? It gives public order for every concurrent war with a neighbouring faction. The more we stay at war, then the kind of better, I guess, for Norsca. But we have to be at war with a neighbouring faction. Okay, interesting. Right, then I think with that, that's the end of this turn as well. Still bringing in about 1,000 per turn, which is enough to get a building or two going. Cool, that's fine. We'll end the turn there then. Those savages, right, the orcs are coming, not the sophisticated bunch that hangs out in captured dwarf holes, but the more rural boys that wander the southern badlands. Yes, a nomadic horde of extra fighty savage orcs are close and could threaten your forces. Best be proactive against this lot before Mork or Gork leads them right into your realm. Interesting, okay. Didn't know that was a thing. So they're coming from the northern side. Nice, Wulfrik's just gained a bit more movement. Okay, well this could be interesting. I think that's the leader over there. I mean, we could go and attack him first. We wanted to actually attack over here. Take us, what, 3 turns? Or we can start heading up this way and defeat those savage orcs first, maybe?
On the move.
Let's do that, because I don't want them attacking me over here, which they definitely could if they're spawning over this side. Quite easily move this way. More than likely they're going to go for the Palace of Princes, but let's see. Okay, cool. Would be nice to have another army up there with me, but I don't think we can do that just yet. Let's move this way anyway. And yeah, potentially take Kislev next turn.
The bear roars at its enemies. I hear it snarl. Can you?
I like Kislev, they're cool. Even though they're about to die. Yeah, they have a bunch of enemies, no friends, so we're safe to attack them. I believe this is probably their last settlement as well. We can always go back for that afterwards. That does leave us in the right area to then go start checking out these settlements. They probably have Skaven in them, is what I'm guessing.
Overrun the
I don't think we have a good enough force to deal with them. I hope so anyway. I don't know how advanced their faction is at this stage in the game. Not too sure. Looks like the 1,000 Moors are building up again, building up some forces. Notice the Dark Elf cities look really cool. Yeah, we've got a little bit more money, but I'm actually just going to save now, because when we do take this here, we're going to need to build some stuff, I think, so we'll save the money until next turn, so yeah, we'll end it there. Cool. Okay, no events other than we've had a first stash created, which is good. That's upped our income again. The only thing is, this army's not moving, right? I was thinking if there's savage orcs up here in the north, surely they should be reacting to that. There's a bit of a cause for concern, I think, because now we're going to be trespassing up here, but I think it's worth it still. Just to try and find them. There they are. What's the army look like? Well, it's not a full stack, it's only 13, so I think we should be alright to move in and try fight them. And yeah, as soon as we do that, we'll move down this way. I did think that his leader might also start heading this way, which is why I kind of decided to do this, thinking that we can, well, it'll shorten the time and then have to travel to go fight him as well, but anyway. Nonetheless, it's fine. What have we got here then? Yeah, these guys need to do something. So yeah, I think we just go to war with Kislev here and attack them. Wait, what? That's fine.
Into the fray.
Wow, okay. I did genuinely think we would be able to auto-resolve this one, but they actually have fairly good force here, don't they? Lots of crossbows. Lots of these swordmen as well, who actually look like half decent compared to my troops. What are their stats actually? So if we look at like the leadership, 73, definitely better than us. We actually have better attack, not as good defense. Okay, fairly even match, I guess. I think we should be fine, to be totally honest, if we can draw them out to kind of fight against us. So I think we'll build a battering ram. Get a few siege engines going as well and just continue the siege. And over time, if they don't attack us, then we will wear them down enough to the point where they start taking attrition, I think. How many turns? Just actually 10 turns is quite long. I'd rather these guys kind of sit here doing this, though, than just sit on my border doing nothing, so it works for me. But note to self, definitely take 2 armies when taking cities. I guess that's the main thing. I mean, I should have learned that lesson down here when we were fighting against Coron, but I guess at the time I just figured it was like, you know, they were quite a big faction and had a lot of forces around there, so it's going to be difficult regardless. Okay, let's actually start upgrading some of these then. The slavers camp. Yeah, just for a bit of extra income again. Did want to save the money for Kislev, but it's going to take a few turns before we can get it anyway, so we might as well up our income in the meantime. And while we wait for that then, let's end the turn. Cool, so we've got another faction destroyed, Ostland. I don't think they were a target of ours, but there you go. It is all good. Looks like these guys... Okay, they're not actually besieging this settlement, which is, I think, why our friend down here hasn't decided to move on them. He's actually disappeared again, so I don't know where he's gone. But I think, for us, we should go attack them, I think. It seems to make sense. We do need to move like this. Yeah, let's go for it. Ooh, let's just make sure we're actually declaring more on the right people here. Yeah, there we go. Awesome, let's go for it. Let's have a battle. Oh, nice. It's showing well in our favour. I think their troops are not the strongest. I know some of the Savage Orcs a bit later on get quite good, but yeah, we should be alright here. So let's fight this one on the battlefield regardless. I'll see you there. Awesome. Right then, so we are on the attack here, but I think as Norsca, that's kind of what we want, right? So let's put our shielded guys up in the front. Let's actually come from the top of the hill down on them. Seems like a better idea. Got all our Javis in the back. We've actually got our Marauder Horsemen here who can probably go hide in the trees over here, right? No, they can't go that far. Oh, that's a shame. So they have to go within this area here. Maybe in these trees? Yeah, perfect. So we can hide them in those trees and we'll get them moving across when the time is right. These chariots, I don't really like. I might actually get rid of them, to be honest. I think it's more that I just don't really know how to use them properly, but I'm not a big fan of them. And then we've got our armor-piercing two-handed bros over there. And we've also got our berserkers, who I think should make mincemeat of some of their unarmored troops over here. These are anti-infantry. Keep them on the front line as well. Actually, let's put them over this side on the right flank. And yeah, we'll move some of these guys around just a little bit. I do feel like, actually, I should have my marauders maybe... Actually, no, that should be fine. It's a bit of a mess, but we'll go with it. Let's try, yeah, get them just above like this, and obviously I forgot about Wulfrik. Never mind. Let's get him racing up. Get these guys just over here to fire at will, which they are doing, and let's bring out the marauders. Let's get a group of these guys up as well, actually. Get them on fire at will as well, and probably go for their skirmishes, actually. It might be the best thing to do. Cool. The rest of these guys, let's actually get them a bit more like this. And Wulfrik, you can come in over this side if you want, that's fine. I think as their guys sort of start getting close like this, we'll just run through them like this. Nice. Should hopefully just get all the way through them, I think, if you mash the move orders. Let's group these guys, get them charging in, and then with our marauders over there with great weapons, and these guys, get them that way. They have some boars, I think, as well. There we go, Savage Orc boys. Let's send the skin wolves after them. And let's just bring the marauders in over here. With Wulfrik, let's smash in a nice big spell over here. Yeah, we lost the chariots, but you know what, I'm actually quite content with that. Don't like them anyway. Yeah, I think I probably will get rid of them at some point. Send Wulfrik in against their general. And yeah, let's get these guys in over here. Skinwolves are doing their thing as well. Let's get our anti-infantry units in over this side. Skinwolves actually not doing too great, so I'm actually going to move one of these guys in over here, even though it's not their advantage, but still. Should work out for us. Routed one of their units there on that side. Let's start shooting over this way with them. You guys shoot over there, please. Yeah, we've smashed all these guys here in the middle. They're actually completely shattered now. send them after there, and put them this way. Let's get great weapons in over this side as well, if possible. Our javelins, let's just pull them back a little bit. Skimwolves, I will actually just continue to chase with the skimwolves over there. There we go, they've actually shattered them, so that's fine. Bring the skimwolves this way now. Some sort of ability popping off here, I'm not too sure what it is though, to be honest. There's Wulfrik. Over here, yeah, we've actually routed their general too. That's good. I think everyone should be pretty much running now. Yeah, we're just chasing off all their skirmishers too. I'm actually going to let them chase after their general and just keep on him. And nice, the skimwolves actually managed to catch one of these units here. They are very quick, so that is probably why. I think we'll do the same thing over here. Try overtake these guys and charge them. And then the rest of them can catch up. Let's actually just send them straight after them here. Yeah, we caught another unit there as well. Good. A horseman as well, let's actually just send them up that way. These guys could end up coming back, but not likely, I don't think. No one behind us, I don't think, has returned to the fight. Pretty sure we're alright. Let's just send these guys up too, just to make sure, but I think everyone's running now. Perfect. Now, I am going to spend a little time taking these guys out. Just because I'm probably going to have to fight them again. Just to clear them off completely. But with that, guys, I will see you back on the campaign map. For some decisive victory, I think we will here take the... Yeah, let's take the treasury for the... yeah, for the money. Makes sense. Yeah, we do have to chase this army down now as well. Hopefully we can do it this turn.
The eternal challenger. Finally.
No, we can't. We'll have to wait till next turn, but that's alright. I think once we've done that, then we'll start heading back down this way to take out their leader, I guess. Now, we can actually upgrade one of these in Trollheim Mountains. There's this region here. I think it's these 3 settlements. So, yeah, probably a good idea to actually do that and start getting some defences built here too. Yeah, let's do it in the main province here of this region. Yeah, we'll start putting in some defences. Cool, that looks good. And what we've got over here... Didn't actually sally out to attack as I actually thought they would, so if they're quite content to stay there until they start taking attrition, I'm happy for that as well. Draw that out as long as possible. It stops Skaven taking it too, which is good. But I think with that one, we end the turn. Nice, so we got that technology... Oops, I've just gone off it. We got the technology research, which gives us the extra public order, and yeah, we get more income from sacking settlements now as well. Well, for the Empire Vampires, Counts, and Greenskin factions. The Savage Orcs did actually move over here, so I'm going to slowly move them over. They're probably going to try and ambush us, maybe. Nope, but they have moved across this way, and now I can't attack them again this turn, so I'll have to wait another turn. This is getting delayed way longer than I wanted it to. Should be alright though. I mean, hopefully they'll run out of land at some point and we'll be able to chase them down. Again, there isn't really much else to do other than choose our next line of research. Let's have a look. So, fighting against the Empire is probably the thing we should look to start doing. And the Vampire Counts, I guess, because we're probably going to encounter them at some point too. But the Empire being the main ones. So, by taking Raising of the Empire, we get +5 melee attack when fighting against the Empire. Greater leadership size, or leadership aura size, and less upkeep from Marauder units as well, so that'll actually save us some money. So let's go for that one. It's going to be 14 turns, but when we get it, definitely going to be worth it, I think. Cool. Yeah, again, not much else to actually do this turn. Now we do have a little bit of money, so let's try and invest in something. What though? That is the question. I guess we could get another longship builder there, and I wonder if then there's anything else we can spend money on. I don't see the build symbol up anywhere, so maybe not. I think we're actually building in quite a few places now. But public order, let's have a look at that while we're here. It looks to be on the up for everybody, which is perfect. It looks like we've kind of got that under control now, the public order issues that we had. Yeah, it's going to be an issue going into this area, because until we get, like, more Chaos Corruption, it's going to be against us. So we'll have to take it slow, I think. But that's okay, we can do that. We can do that. And Reichland, I believe, live down here, and Reichland is our last faction that we have to destroy in order to win our short campaign victory.
Speak. I will hear you now.
They have no allies or anything like that, but they do look like they're a bit stronger than us, so we are going to have to probably fight somewhere else, get a bit more territory and money and armies and whatnot before we come back down here to fight them. I don't know what getting allies looks like for Norsca. Probably not good. It looks like Reichland are actually up here as well. Yeah, they've got a couple of full stacks there. Okay. I wonder if Nordland might be a good target. It's just because they've got lots of armies, but I mean, if I bring all of mine down as well, we should be able to challenge them, I think. Yeah, okay. Over here we can actually build something else as well. Ice Drake Fjord. I'm thinking probably defences. We can always remove those later on when they're not needed and replace them with buildings to get us money or something like that. Or have some other utility to them. Yeah, okay, we'll end the turn there anyway. Interesting, so Marienburg's been destroyed. That was the one that Reichland were fighting against just then. Means they have taken this now. I did also notice that war's been declared between Reichland and Middenland. Now, Middenland is these guys over here, and I think they were the ally of Nordland.
To my blade. Utter your demand before I raise it.
So if they're defensive allies, does that mean then that they're going to go to war against Calfrance? Doesn't look like it. But it does mean that their allies are going to be busy fighting them. Maybe a good time to strike them. Does make me think maybe I should sort of abandon this a little bit and move these armies in this way. Who's this as well, actually? So this is Hockland.
Deliver your missive and then get from my presence.
They look like they're pretty weak compared to us. Don't have any allies or at war with a couple of people.
Receive.
Garrison here, not too sizable, and then they've got sort of a small force. So yeah, if we bring another army down, we'll probably contest this area as well. Maybe we'll do that after we beat Kislev. Let Skaven do what they want over there for now. I feel like if I move into this area over here, I'm going to be here a while, defeating the Skaven, taking these dwarves here as well, and getting this Norsca faction, getting all this under control could take quite a while. In which time the Empire is only going to get stronger, Reichland in particular. Yeah, we need to kind of wrap this up quickly, I think, as well. Fortunately, though, the Savage Orcs over here have just decided to move south. Which means I'm not going to be able to chase them, so you know what? I'm tempted to actually leave them for now. Soon, I'm going to start raising another army, I think. Probably once I've taken all this lot over here, we'll have a better income, I think. There's not many of them. So yeah, maybe when I raise a new force, it'll be to take these guys out. I imagine they're going to come and land over here now and start raising settlements and stuff, but even my garrisons should be able to beat them if they do attack us. So yeah, let's just march off, let's leave them. And we want to find the leader of these guys. Now, it's not him. We'll have to keep moving, I think. Last time we saw them, they were in Shagrath over here. Maybe they've moved on further this way. We'll have to see. We'll try and find them. They are going to hate us pretty soon because we're marching through their land, so they might attack us at some point. Let's keep an eye on it anyway. But I think we can end the turn there. I do have a little bit of money again. Do I want to start spending that again? I don't think I can actually spend it anywhere. Let's just again have a quick look over our factions, see what we're building, settlements rather. So we've got a couple of things that are going to be finished over there soon. There as well. Yeah, I think it's fine. Our income's going to steadily be increasing over the next few turns, so let's end the turn there. Cool. Wulfrik's gained a trait, campaign movement range on line of sight. Perfect. That's exactly what he needs right now, actually. So let's just keep him marching this way. A bit more into the fog so we can kind of see where his general might be. Is this the guy here? No, that's that other army that we saw before. Let's just keep them moving. I have a feeling he's off fighting over here somewhere. Annoyingly, if he gets himself killed, we're going to have to wait for him to respawn, which I think might be what keeps happening. He seems to come up over here in a new army and then moves off, either up north there or maybe he's going this way. I don't know. A little bit frustrating either way. I feel like in the time it's taken doing all this, maybe I should have just taken his settlements. We probably could have done. Anyway, it's fine. Let's just keep doing what we're doing for now. Let's check on these guys over here. Still a few more turns, isn't there, I think, until... Yeah. Just keep building siege towers anyway. In the meantime, they do have some artillery as well, actually. That's not good. This isn't a particularly strong army. But very versatile, I guess. Should be fine, though. 6 more turns and they'll start taking attrition, so let's just continue. They do decide to attack us. Yeah, it might not go our way, but we'll see. If it doesn't, it's fine. We will save a bit of money from the army that we'll lose. So it should be fine. Could upgrade this to Skull-Laden Embankment for even more garrison. And better leadership and melee defense when we get attacked. Or... I'd rather get something that's going to make us more money, to be honest. Something like a Slavers camp here. It's pretty much wipes out our funds, so that's fine for this turn, I think. Right then, guys, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this episode here for now. We've made a fair bit of progress, I guess. We obviously have got our army up here. Yeah, we've got some annoying savage orcs over here. But if they besiege one of my settlements, the garrison should be able to handle them. Pretty sure of that, so that should be alright. Yeah, we're well on our way to challenging the leader of this faction here. And taking over this land. We've besieged Kislev over here as well, and I think we'll move over this way to start dealing with Nordland as well. Once Wulfrik comes back down south. And yeah, we'll raise another army at some point. But all that will be for the next episode. So if you made it this far, guys, thank you very much for watching as always. Make sure you hit the like button if you enjoyed the episode. Leave any tips or feedback for me down in the comments below. Also let me know how you think I'm doing, given that I'm kind of new to this game as well. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed already, why not consider doing so? It helps me out, and you'll get notified whenever I post a new video. Cool, with all that said, guys, I will see you on the next one.